So this is my baby right here. This is the KF Pro Surf. This is what I ride on a daily basis, and this is what I compete on. This board is super unique compared to the rest of the lineup. This board has the flattest rocker profile out of any Soulcraft board and probably out of any wake surf board, to be honest. And the reason for that is flat rocker is going to give you more speed. And I found that having this super flat rocker allows me to ride a little bit shorter board than I otherwise would be able to, especially with the wide chop nose and the wider tail. So the outline of this board is pretty wide all the way through, which helps me achieve a straighter rail line, which I feel increases the stability and mainly the speed of the board. When we get to the tail, we've got a couple of hips that fade into this swallowtail here. And the idea behind that is to maximize the amount of straight rail line that I can get and not have too much curve on the tail of the board, because if you have too much curve, that makes the board really want to spin, and I'm looking for that extra hold in the tail. And while we're talking about extra hold in the tail, most people ride twin fin when it comes to surf style wake surf, but I actually ride this board as a quad. I use the large Soulcraft fins in the front, and then I put a nub on each side in the back. And I find the 4-fin setup really gives me a more locked-in feel on the tail, eliminates any side-to-side movement of the tail of the board, and just gives me the extra speed and the extra drive that I need to put the extra power into my tricks and get that extra amplitude that I'm looking for. The rails on this board are significantly more rounded than any board in the Soulcraft lineup, and the reason for that is I like to really pivot off the tail and push off the tail when I'm pumping to gain my speed, and I want the rest of the board to travel freely up and down the wave and feel really loose. And I'm able to achieve that with a rounded rail in combination with my custom swallowtail design. I feel I've got the best combination of looseness, but also stability and speed in this board. So yeah, I've been riding this board for many years now and absolutely love everything about it. Check it out, take one for a rip.